I think a lot of us do that who understand the zodiac. But again, please keep in mind that I am just kidding when I say things like that. But let's get into this collective tarot reading, which I'm very excited to do with the brand new tarot deck. New moons, you know the vibes. Let's talk about the pink unicorn in the room, which is my disclaimer. A collective tarot reading is meant for a collective audience, meaning that this is not a personal tarot reading. So it may or may not resonate with you. This is not a timed reading, so you can listen to it at any time. And also it might resonate with you at a different time in your life. It might resonate with somebody else, your mailman, your best friend, the barista at Dutch Bros, etc. Okay? So it may not be for you. It might be for somebody you know, is my point. And it is for who it is for. And because it's not timed, it might resonate with you at any other time in your life. So feel free to come back to this reading at any point. I do not shuffle my cards any particular amount of times. There's no weird rituals that I do. And I am very much so an intuitive reader. So if I get messages from spirit, there are cards falling out, but I'm still in the middle of my disclaimer. Then just know that I will give you those messages and numbers, etc. And I did hear the number 2 before I even finished my disclaimer. I loud and clear heard the number 2. So one of you definitely needed to hear that. And I can see this last card that came out confirms that. And I'll tell you about it in a second. Also, I never do any spiritual work without consent. In every single episode of the Lua Nova podcast, you will now see that consent disclaimer. And also that is where you can find my website. For those of you who do not consent to having your tarot cards read, I completely understand that. That's fine. I understand. I'm not at all offended. Feel free to check out another episode. In the very beginning of Lua Nova, I did not always do tarot readings, so feel free to listen to those episodes. And I don't even remember when I started doing these, but it's been a while when I started doing them on the show. I've been a reader for God knows how long now. I'm enjoying this new deck, by the way. And we're going to set the cards aside because I am only picking up on the energy of these 3 for now. If I need to pull more cards, I will. And I want you to concentrate on this reading because, again, it is for who it is for. Let's start off with this first energy. You resonate with this beginner's guide, not because you are a beginner, but because you are currently in what is called our shadow self. You're working a lot on getting past negative areas that you focus too much on. I definitely see some of you. I heard the number 3. Is this 3 of you or is this just the number 3? No, there's 4 people, but the number 3 resonates with some of you. But there's 4 of you at least that work in an environment that is so negative that you are, I remember saying this to a few of you during the angel number reading that you needed to start working remotely. This is going to resonate with you in particular. The first card that you got here, number 15, the devil. Okay. I don't want, when people see this card, oh my God, the way that they just get so worried. The devil card is not quite literal. Not at all. It oftentimes is talking about our shadow self. It is talking about working on the areas of our life and the areas of ourselves that we don't like very much, that we want to change, that we want to do better in. Okay. And it can be about restriction. Sometimes it is about addiction. That's always the go-to for a lot of readers, but I'm not picking up on addiction here other than that you are addicted to surrounding yourself with, I hear gossip for some of you. Definitely that. I want you to, I'm not telling you to stop being somebody's friend. I am telling you though that it's not serving you in any way, shape or form. That for some of you, definitely, there's 2 of you where your friendship has ended and I don't know what you're hanging on to because this person doesn't want to do well. They're fine with their life exactly where it is. And honestly, that's fine. That's fine for them. But they're always trying to bring you down for wanting to do better. And so that shadow self of you that is still hanging on to that is blocking your manifestations. Okay. And so that kind of leads us to this next energy. And I'm not at all surprised by this. Let's talk about this Three of Wands energy. I need you to prepare yourself for where you are about to go in your life. That last angel number reading really hit you because I was talking to so many of you. Obviously, that was a very long reading, but what I hear from you, from many of you, is that you are, I heard the word, I'm done. So I saw literally one of you be like, I'm so done. And you're making that hand movement. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. And you're not talking about spirituality. You're talking about this part of your life. I'm so done. I'm done going to work and being surrounded by people I hate. I'm done with this friendship. I'm done with this relationship where he constantly makes me feel like I'm not good enough. I'm done with this. What am I hearing? Because I just heard a message loud and clear. Some of you said you're done with your car. Don't say that. Don't say that. The universe will take it from you. I promise you. But I'm sorry. I've been there, but I can't relate because when I had a car that I didn't love, I treated it like it was a Bentley. So that is what I would advise for you. Those of you who I heard say, I'm done with this car. I understand that, but treat it like it's a Bentley. Treat it like it's special because it is a privilege. Okay. From one of you, I heard, I'm done feeling like this. And you got really sad in that moment. Feel those feelings. And I'm not trying at all to be funny when I say that. Feel it. Accept it. All right. Because it's not wrong to feel that way. But understand that with this Three of Wands, that there is so much progress in you that you're ignoring. It's as though you don't see how far you come. There's so much opportunity for you. I definitely see opportunity for a relationship here. Some of you are single. I heard very single. Some of you are very single. And it's not so much that you're seeking anybody. It's that you would like for it to happen for you. You don't put yourself out there very often. But I definitely see that there's an opportunity for you to meet the one, the air quotes, the one. Okay. And one of you in particular, you're going to meet the person you're going to marry. Spirit, can I hear when that would be? Or can I get a card for that? For who I'm talking to for that? Oh, look at that. Within the next year, by the way. And you got the Hangman. The Hangman is confirming this. The Hangman is asking you to just chill out, to relax, to stop doubting how far you have already come. You have outgrown those friendships. You have outgrown that job. And I'm not saying to leave your job in any way, shape, or form. I'm saying that likely you need to go to a different area of that job. Or it's time for a promotion. And it's time for you to speak up about that promotion, most definitely. For some of you, like myself, you had to step out on faith and say, I believe in my brand and it's time to start it. I want you to get started. One of you wants to start a podcast, what are you waiting on? Join us here in podcasting and tell me about your podcast because I see that you follow me on TikTok. So most certainly follow me. I'm sorry, not follow me. Reach out to me because I want to hear more about that. And I would say to email me. That would be the best way. That way you can make sure I get it. But I want to hear more about this podcast and when you plan to launch it. And I don't want to hear any excuses. But the Hangman confirms this Three of Wands energy. Okay. That you are having, of course, you're having this spiritual awakening. Some of you are new to spirituality, but I'm actually talking to quite a few of you who are not. You're ready. You've been ready. And I understand that you're done. And I heard you say, I'm so done. But before you just wipe your hands clean of everything, get all your ducks in a row because it leads to this last card. Remember when I said I heard the number 2 right as I started this reading? Guess what card we ended with? The Two of Wands. Yeah. The Two of Wands. So you have been planning. You're like, I've been doing all of this. I am, but I told you guys. I told you, Josie, I'm done. I'm done. Okay, you're done? Then make a decision. Make a decision. Do it. You're so ready? Then show how ready you are to the universe. Because the Two of Wands is about making a decision. It is about, do I want to do this or do I want to do that? For some of you, this can be a very literal card, meaning that the Two of Wands a lot of the time talks about traveling, moving. Pretty much it's about movement in general. The universe is asking you to move, to apply the law of action. To say, okay, you know what? Yeah, you meditate, you do your EFT tapping, but okay, we're going to give you your manifestation, but do something about it. If you're really this ready, show us. Prove it. Two of Wands is about making a decision, so do it. Because your spirit guides confirmed that right as I started this reading. They said 2. I heard 2. Not 2 cards, not 2 people, 2. And so when I got that last card and it fell where it fell, I said, oh, okay, they're trying to tell me that you need to make a decision. Two of Wands, you need to make a decision. And so that is your reading this week, new moons. Let's pick a random zodiac sign. With the episodes that got deleted, yes, that included those zodiac signs that I did readings for. And so I am starting all of this all over again. And so this week I'm drawn to pull for Aries. I feel like Aries, you need a collective reading. So Aries, what is the message for Aries this week? Spirit guides, what is the message for Aries this week? And when I said spirit guides, I'm talking to the spirit guides for Aries, not mine. Unless we have, we're related or something and we have similar spirit guides. The Hierophant. Okay. Love that. Love that. Some people don't like this card, but because they're like, what is this card? By the way, Aries, to your question, the answer is maybe. By the way, some of you had a question. Answer is maybe. And we're going to go with that card right there. All right. And we're going to leave it at these two. Okay, let's start off with the Hierophant. Aries. All right. You're not exactly somebody who I would say you're great at conforming, but you feel like what's best for you right now is to conform to the situation that you're in. And for half of you, I am most certainly talking about a relationship, and I'm not telling you that you're all of a sudden going to start doing what this person said and that they're bossing you around. What I'm saying is that you're learning to conform to a relationship. You're learning to, you're newer to this particular relationship. And of course, I'm not talking to everybody, because there's some of you've been in a relationship for a while and that part of it is not for you. That message is for those of you who are in a new relationship. Is that you most certainly are conforming to this new area for you. It's not that you've never been in a relationship. It's that you're feeling this unexpected happiness and you don't know what to do with it. Because you're an Aries, so you have this fire in you all of the time and you're like, but this person makes me feel calm. This person makes me feel whole and I like it. But I don't know. Is this right? You're questioning it so hard, and I want you to stop that. Please stop right now. Stop it right now. Because when I say that I want you to conform, well, not that I want you to conform, but that my advice for you is to conform. The Hierophant is about conforming. But keep in mind that it is also about Taurus energy. Taurus is an earth sign, but of the earth signs, it is like you, fiery. It has qualities about them that are very much so headstrong. Think about what an Aries and a Taurus looks like. So think about quite literally what their symbols look like. And so that's what you lead with a lot. And that's fine. But the Taurus energy that I want you to take on is that of luxury. Is that of nobody knows how to have a great time like a Taurus and a Libra and definitely an Aquarius. So